This is number 29 from the MAT 1033 Final Exam Review. It asks us to graph the inequality -5x plus y is less than or equal to 3. So in order to do this, we first need to put it into y equals mx plus b form, slope-intercept form, so that way we can graph it. Y equals mx plus b. So that way we can find our slope and our y-intercept. So notice for y equals mx plus b, it's y equals, so we have to solve for y and get y by itself. So we have this -5x, then we need to move to the other side. So we're gonna do the opposite and we're gonna add 5x to both sides. So that way -5x plus 5x goes to 0, they cancel each other out. We are left with y is less than or equal to 5x plus 3. Notice I want it to be an mx plus b form, so that we want to put that x term up front. So now we have y equals mx plus b. So I know my slope is 5, which we can rewrite as 5 over 1, because we know our slope is rise over run. So that means we're going to go up 5, and we're going to go in the positive direction, so that means to the right 1. And then now for our slope-intercept, it's always 0, b. So we have 0, 3, and this is going to be our starting point. So another thing before we get started on graphing is we need to look at the symbol. So side note over here, remember that if it's just less than or just greater than, it's going to be a dotted line. The points on the line are not included, just like an open circle in interval notation. And then likewise, if it's less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, that means those points on the line are included, just like a closed circle, just like a bracket in interval notation. So we're going to show that by using a solid line. All right, so going now to our graph. So here is our x and our y axes. We're going to start at our starting point. So our starting point says 0, 3, so over 0, up 3. That's where we're going to start from. And from here, we're going to go up 5, and we're going to go right 1. So from here, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little bit up further. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then right 1. So that'll give us our second point. So we know it's less than or equals to, so that or equal to tell us it's going to be a solid line. So connecting the two dots. And last step is, because it's an inequality, we have to shade which region is in the interval. So if you notice, the line breaks the graph into two regions, this region and this region down here. So we need to test to see which one works. So I'm going to plug in, we could pick any point. I'm going to test 0, 0 just because that's an easy point. Notice 0, 0 is an x, y point. So I'm going to plug into my original equation, -5, x is 0, plus y is 0 is less than or equal to 3. -5 times 0 is 0, plus 0 less than or equal to 3. 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 less than or equal to 3. That is a true statement. So because it's a true statement, that means 0, 0 is included. So that means this region of the graph works. So this region needs to be shaded. And that is our answer for number 29 for the MAT 1033 Final Exam Review.